What's happening, y'all? It's your boy again, Shimyo Namaste, age old. We definitely in the building. Season 3, Meet the Innovators, MTI. We here with a barbarian bar spitter, Chemo the rapper, as you see him on Facebook. Let him know where you from and what you about, man.
It's Chemo, man. You can find me at @IamChemo on all my social media. From Greenville, South Carolina, born and raised.
Greenville, South Carolina, stand up, 864 shit. You know what it is. A lot of you guys probably watched the Respect and Salute interview, and we appreciate you tuning in to that. Major shout out to Doc and Cam. Tracks on deck, definitely in the building. The Grand Assembly, December 5th is definitely about to be a situation.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna need you to be there December 5th. If this airs after that, I hope you was in the building December 5th. Chemo's definitely gonna be in the place with the Art of Rap 2. I don't know if you guys have heard it, if you bought it. If you haven't, you have definitely missed a treat. Go get that. Let's get into it. Art of Rap 2, man. Fresh off of the first Art of Rap.
Yep.
What made you say, okay, all right, I'm ready for this one? Because Art of Rap, the first Art of Rap.
Yeah.
I told you Art of Rap 2 was a classic to me, and I hate throwing it around. But the first Art of Rap is
a lot of people say it's a classic too.
Yeah, it really sets the tone for this one. It's a complete story. How do you know? Okay, because a lot of people will ride that wave out that first Art of Rap. How do you decide? Okay, now I need to get back in the booth. Or were you already working on?
Yeah, I feel about a month after the Art of Rap was out last year, because I dropped it on October 24th of last year. I promoted for about a month. I was really kind of, naive about the promo game and stuff. And after I seen, numbers start going down and everything, I was like, man, I gotta get back in the booth. I gotta come out with something else. And my engineer, he really pushed me to take my time with it.
Engineer Dom.
Yeah, Dom. Shout out to Dom, man. He really pushed me to take my time with it, sit back, take a lot in. And he told me, pretty, early in your career, so you're gonna see a lot of things. You gotta take a lot of things in. And a lot of times when you rapping about life, you have to sit back and let life happen sometimes in order to rap about it. You know what I'm saying? You can't force life to come any faster than it's gonna come.
Yeah, definitely.
So I wanted to really take my time and really create a storyline from the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, from the bottom. You're from Greenville, South Carolina. What are your musical influence to put together this particular project? What are the guys that you listen to? Are you just in general?
Yeah, in general.
I listen to, honestly, man, nowadays I listen to a lot of local artists. I listen to Arnez, shout out to Arnez. I listen to Jason, shout out to Jason. Soul East, shout out to Soul East. I'm into hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop the way it was in the 90s. Where it was about content, delivery, flow, everything. Where you had to have all aspects in order to succeed. So I listen to those. I listen, of course, to Kendrick Lamar. J. Cole. I still even listen to Drake. Yeah. And I listen to other mainstream artists as well, but the bulk of what I listen to is mainly hip hop because it's more what I'm into.
What I hear in that is a lot of storytellers.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And when I listen to the Art of Rap 2, I hear a lot of storytelling. Why is that your angle, your approach to music? Or if I'm poorly assuming, help me out. But that's what I take it as, storytelling.
It's definitely storytelling, man. I feel like that's how you capture someone's attention, man. When you tell a story, you always love somebody who can tell a good story, and like I said, a lot of that comes with the way you deliver the story as well. I can have a $1 million story and give you a $10 delivery, and you're like, man, that's a terrible story, So
I get a lot of those emails.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Nice story, but the delivery.
Yeah, delivery was terrible. In the first Art of Rap, man, I wanted to tell a story and I told it and that was it. Yeah. But sitting back and listening to myself like, I probably should have told a story like this. Yeah. So that's why it's so important for me, man. I feel like I can capture someone's attention and I can keep their attention. Because when you hear a story, you miss details. Yeah, definitely. So you got to go back and listen again. You know what I'm saying?
I know you personally. You know what I mean? I consider you a brother and a friend.
Oh yeah.
You're like one of the most humble people I know. But when I hear you on these tracks, walk up to you, tell you what the fuck is you telling me? Like how you channel that in? Like And now I heard another lick you were saying. You was talking about you typically show everybody love, but when you write, you don't think about that.
No,
I don't. Like, how do you channel that barbarian? I want to kill you in the track.
Man, I've been doing it for a long time. For one, I've been writing for almost 20 years. You know, a lot of people don't know that. It's just taking pride in your craft. Like, if you, it's like a sport too. You know, so if you're a competitor, say you play basketball, you know, are you gonna go in there with a mediocre bench rider, you know, type approach,
right?
Or you gonna go in there like Russell Westbrook,
right?
You know what I'm saying? That's my approach on it. You know, it's like if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it my way. Right. I'm gonna say what I want to say, and I'm gonna stay right there in front of your face. You know what I'm saying?
Hip hop is a genre where your lyrics gain you the respect.
Yes,
you know, and
exactly.
More than any other genre, I don't think people understand. Like, you can.
Oh, yes.
The reason why you can have writers in R&B, because you're not. Nobody's going like, I'm the best singer in the world, and nobody cares because the vibe is good. But you gain respect by the things that you say.
Exactly.
And you know, another thing that I noticed in the art of rap is minimal cursing. I don't know if that is intentional.
It's not a lot of cursing, man. When I write, man, I'm not a big cursor. I feel like if you're gonna show off your vocabulary when you're writing, you know, cuss words can take away from that sometimes. Sometimes they're necessary to show emotion. Right. But yeah, I'm not a big cursor when I write.
So when you approaching a track, like, what are the things that you're looking for to accomplish first? What are the things you're listening for? Like you say, from track one, what are you doing with it?
The first thing I have to do when I hear a track, like you talking about from hearing the instrumental?
I'm talking about when you choosing the beat, then I'm gonna write to a beat, or do you write first and you say, okay, now I get a beat for it?
Nah, sometimes I'll just write, you know, a cappella, and later I'll find a beat to go with it. But with putting the art of rap 2 together, every beat I found pretty much, I had to catch a feeling from it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't about, you know, will it fit with the flow of this? You know, all that'll come together. If it's supposed to. If not, we take more time. But the first thing I'm looking for is definitely that initial feeling. You know, I want to feel the beat in my soul. You know, I want it to actually touch me, because if I'm like, oh, this beat okay, I'll rap on it. I'm not going to approach it the same. But if I'm like, yo, I love this beat. A lot of people in the area are recognizing the full potential of the local artists. Tell me, who are the people that inspire you the most to produce the content that you're producing? You're talking about I'm talking about just anybody local, anybody that's global. I mean, I believe we all global. Some of us just don't recognize it, but anybody that continues to keep your blade sharp, because it's obvious, and this is your second project. That your blade is mighty sharp, and you're drawing from very strong foundational places. Like, I'll listen to another person's track and it's just number traps. I don't knock it. It vibes. I catch a vibe from it, but it's empty. I could put your track in. I could put your CD in, and I can let it ride all the way through. Now, I've told you this ain't no show stuff right here. I've texted. I can show you the text. It's riding. It rides all the way through. Like, sometimes, and it, you know, it's a CD, so I'm not looking for nothing. I'm just coasting. That's not just something you just say, all right, I'm about to put a CD together. I think my biggest inspiration, honestly, man, would probably have to be family and friends. It's because, you know, my mother listens to my music, my aunt listens to my music. If I'm out here and I'm not, first of all, I'm not telling my story. And if I can't relate to the people, then I'll be doing what you said. I'll be putting out empty music. You know, your core fan base is going to be it should be your family, your friends, the people, you know, that are around you. So in order to grab those people, they have to respect you. They have to actually take you serious as an artist. So, you know, I feel like when I'm putting my project together, that's what I'm putting it together for. So, you know, you got to satisfy that core fan base, of course. You come with a big crowd everywhere you go. I mean, that's what they say. Everywhere you go. Let's go back. YSWN2. That was your first project, Art of Rap 1. You performed that at Zen, downtown Greenville. Brought a gang of people with you. All right? A lot of people. You probably had the performance of the night.
Listen, I was the host. All right, now it's unbiased, but I'm being real with you. You had the props.
Yeah.
Your models match your performance.
Uh-huh.
You go from that performance to YSWN3 in Spartanburg,
Right.
outside your backyard now into another city, same area code but different city.
Right.
You go from there to, let's say, Inspire Fest, college campus now.
Right.
So you had a private location. You go to a Marriott hotel.
Right.
You go to a school. You go to Alabama to perform with Gucci.
Yeah.
That was before Art of Rap 2, right? Or was
that was before Art of Rap 2.
So
that
you're
was,
still doing
September.
You're still doing Art of Rap 1 content. Then tell me what you have learned about yourself, about the people who really support you, about art. Like, tell me what you, and entrepreneurship.
One of the things I can tell you is that over the past year, since I put out the first Art of Rap 1, one of the things I can tell you is that over the past year, since I put out the first Art of Rap 1, I've gained a lot of confidence. As human beings, we all know, man, everybody needs their ego stroke. You know, I mean, let's
everybody
be real,
got an ego,
especially when you're an artist, man. You, as an artist, you love to get your ego stroke. But the only way to get your ego stroke is to keep working, keep going, keep being consistent.
Right.
You know, I put out my first project 10/24 of 2016.
Okay.
My second one I put out 10/24 2017.
1 year.
So my goal was to sit back, work on my album, put it together the right way, but also in that year, can I keep your attention span?
Yeah.
You know, that's a long time to keep someone's attention span without new content.
And to be on stage, garnering attention. Yeah. Because a lot of people forget about the culture. To be MC is to move the crowd.
Yes.
You know how to move a crowd.
Yeah. Coming up, I was real shy about getting on stage, man. And I think when I would do it, I would feel that other people could feel that I'm nervous.
Right.
So, you know, for years, I never got on the stage. So from the age of 12 to the age of, 25, I ain't touched a stage.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
A lot of practice, though.
Yeah.
You know, I'm used to being in front of people. I played sports in high school. I've always been a pretty popular person, you know. So I'm used to being in front of people.
So I'm just playing with the words. I've seen Chemo the rapper.
Yeah.
When I first met you, it was like chemotherapy. The rappy, like chemo. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is therapy for you, though.
Yeah.
This is, you know, because mental health and especially black community it's one of the ones that's real far behind. But I really say it's not really behind. It's just the way that we.
Pause you guys 1 second.
So I'm just playing with the words. I've seen Chemo the rapper.
Yeah.
When I first met you, it was like chemotherapy. The rappy, like chemo. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is therapy. In the black community, we have church. That's an active agent, I believe, in like, mental health.
Oh, yeah.
But I also don't think we talk enough about how art has really been our form of mental health. Tell me on how the whole concept. I mean, because I know you're not just a rapper. You also take photos.
Right.
You're a photographer. You you design. You design.
Man.
You've done a lot.
Graphic designing. I started off. I produced in college. It's just art is just a part of me. You know what I'm saying? I drew, painted growing up. Like just anything artistic. I love to do. And I feel like if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna be good at it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just like, oh, you can draw okay, but you can't really rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm gonna go hard in whatever I do because it's all time, focus, and dedication.
Right.
So time, if you take your time.
Hey, y'all, listen to that again. Time, focus, and dedication.
Yes. If you can't really draw, you take your time and you focus on being able to draw better. And then you just dedicate yourself and do that every day, then you're gonna get better. Same thing with anything else, you know what I'm saying? Anything you're trying to get good at, the more time, focus and dedication you put into it, man.
I mean, that's real scary, because if you got Auto Rap 1 and Auto Rap 2 and it sounds the way it is, and it's just your second project,
yes,
and you got these foundational principles, I'm telling you guys, you better rock with this one right here. I don't want, listen, if y'all have not gotten the Auto Rap 2, and I'm gonna be with him. Listen, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. You gonna be like, oh dang, geez, 10 years later, he's still rocking. Yes, I'm not going nowhere, and I'm gonna monitor these DMs. I'm not trying to let y'all do my man like y'all do Cole probably now, where y'all all checking for him now. So, tell me how it is. I know, the young man, the young Scooter, young Rio. You know what I'm saying? I heard he the new entertainer coming up, man.
Yeah, man. That's my guy right there, man.
Yeah. Tell me how it is being a father and an artist and juggling the two.
It's not as hard as people think, man, because, like, you got to understand how kids operate. Kids are, like, they're small artists. They love to do stuff, too.
Right.
He's probably my #1 supporter. He's always behind me in whatever I do.
Right.
He was real upset that one of the songs that he really loves did not make the project. And when I asked him about it, I was like, he was like, where's that song? And I was like, it didn't make the cut, basically. And he was like, all right, well, go ahead and play it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll listen to it, but
you lost a star from real.
It's like, dang, I'm already at 4 stars. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, he listened to it, man. He loved it. He's into music too, so it makes it easier. Yeah. And it wasn't one of those things I had to force on him, like listen to music.
You have a creative family, though.
Yes,
I mean, I've seen them, cookouts and whatnot. Courtney, she can dance. She's a photographer. She can spit. If y'all don't know, Courtney was on, what's that last track? Growing up.
On the Auto Rap 1. Yeah.
Telling you, don't sleep on her.
And for those of y'all who might not even know, the first project, Auto Rap 1, the song he's talking about, number 11, Growing Up, that was my youngest sister. Her name is Courtney. She goes by C. Leon. This project, the song Light Show, that was my
Chloe.
That was my other sister, the middle sister.
Right.
That was Chloe, and she sings. Right. So
she sings. She does makeup
line. Yeah.
She's at Luna. What? She does it all, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like art does run in the family,
and it sort of kind of bonds you guys together.
It does. Oh yeah.
I see how you move through social media, and everything is very intentional.
Right.
Where you only give the people a shot inside, unless you want them to see that shot inside.
Right.
Is that very important in this time?
Oh yeah. I feel like, man, with the way social media is now, everything is so crazy. You gotta show people what you want them to see, basically.
Yeah.
You can also use that to your advantage.
Right.
People can't always predict your next move. Like, oh, I knew he was gonna do that.
Yeah.
He did that last time.
Right.
Just because as people, we don't move the same way every day.
Definitely.
Even though we're creatures of routine,
Definitely.
we don't.
Definitely.
We act off impulse.
Definitely.
So that's kind of how I treat social media. Like, I'm not gonna post just because I'm supposed to be posting every day. Like, nah, I'm gonna still be myself as an artist. That's my outlook on it.
From Auto Rap 1 to Auto Rap 2, what are some of the biggest lessons you've learned yourself as an artist and how you're approaching music?
I mean, it starts from the beginning when you talk about confidence, because stepping in the booth, with confidence and without confidence, you sound totally different. The other thing I learned when I told you I had to keep people's attention over a year without content, so I learned just consistency. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And how to be consistent outside of just the music, because before music, a lot of people knew me, but not on social media, because I wasn't on social media a lot like that.
Right.
So it challenged me to, now I got to put out videos, I have to take pictures, I have to create promo, material, and it just challenged me as an overall artist, because a lot of these things, I don't move about, as your typical artist would. I'm not going to say, or I'll get him to do my photo shoot, him to do my video shoot, him to do my album cover.
Right.
We pretty much keep everything in-house, with the exception of Smith Ali. Shout out to Smith Ali.
Yeah.
He's a
OG legend.
And he's just a great videographer. And what I grabbed from him was he can take my vision, he can bring it to life the way I can't right now.
Right.
Because my focus is
You
all
might as well
over the
put
place.
Lee Smith in your in-house.
Yeah.
You did the Art of Rap with him.
Mm-hmm.
Which your boy was in, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Crispy.
yeah.
Your boy was on the intro, you know what I'm saying? Listen, don't sleep on your mans. Okay.
We did that. We did How Far. We did The Layover. And then I did Life. Okay. So 4 videos with him.
And it's easy transition.
Easy transition.
Yeah.
Combined, I think we got well over 150,000 views combined with just those 4 videos. And it's like when you can collab that and create
it's
that,
seamless.
You know, that helped me.
You work with them all the time.
Yeah, that helped me grow as an artist because, you know, when I put the project out last year, I didn't even know Smith Lee.
Yeah.
You know, he was like, you know, I just want to shoot a video for you, man. I want to work with you. And I was like, cool.
Because homie came to me, he was like, yo, I listen to Art of Rap.
Yeah.
It was fire.
Yo.
I was like...
So when he came to me, man, I was just like, ever since he shot that first video, I just been working with him.
Yeah.
You know, and I learned a lot from him too.
Yeah.
I love Lee, man.
He's man dedicated.
He's dedicated. He's not stingy with information. You know, if I want to know anything about photography, videography, I can call Lee right now. And he'll just be like, yo, yeah, you need to do this, you need to get that. And it's like, man, it's always good to have somebody like that on
That's
your
why
side,
that's why he's prosperous. I heard man say, you know, once you figure out how to get money, you got to learn how to give it away.
Yep.
And I feel the same way about information. Once you learn how to get information, learn how to give it away.
Yep.
And when you learn how to give it away, your territory kind of expands because that sphere of influence. You know what I'm saying?
It's one thing, you know, post, you know, I got a show, you know, coming up, you know, and people will like it. But it's one thing, it's another thing to post it and know you at least putting 15 to 30 people in the building, depending on what night it is, on what night it is. Just because, you know, they see how serious you take things and they want to be a part of it, you know, and not just be a part of it like, oh, I want to be there, but I want to be a part of it and I want to help you. So that's the difference. Like, you have to build a team because my first year rapping, I didn't really know how to approach everything, and I pretty much didn't get anywhere in my eyes. Besides letting a few people, you know, get their ear on my music. But once I built that team foundation, man, it's been up ever since.
What's your favorite song on Art of Rap 2?
I think the intro is my favorite song. I know the intro is my favorite song. It's between that and On My Own. But the intro is definitely my favorite.
Why is that?
Because it's like a day in the life of, you know, it's a personal thing. Pretty much run through my life in that beginning track. And then for the rest of the tape, I give you the details of it, you know. So that first track is definitely my favorite, man.
Has Chemo checked his email, his voicemails yet? Has Chemo checked the voicemails yet?
My voicemails are full right now. That's the crazy part. I think they just filled up. I don't know. It's probably been like 2 months.
They get me every time. Check your messages, nigga.
Hey, and the reason I do that, the reason I put those in there, man, because anybody who has my phone number, who calls me, knows my voicemails is either always full or, you know, I have my phone on silent a lot. Because, you know, when I'm writing and stuff, I don't want any interruptions.
Yeah, as an artist, you need to zoom in. Shout out to Top Flight Renzo, just stepped in the building. You know what I'm saying? What it is, what it is.
Hold on.
gang. You know what's going on? A whole lot of gang shit. But my favorites, I always waffle between Spaced Out and I'm Back. It's just I'm Back hit so hard, bruh. Sometimes I look in the mirror and like, what kind of man are you, bruh? You let this kind of man talk to you on the track? Like, what the fuck is going on with your life?
I'm Back. I love I'm Back, man. I love that track. Dude.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. December 5th, y'all. December 5th.
Oh, yeah.
Tell them what's going down. Tell them what's happening December 5th again.
December 5th. Respect and salute. The Grand
Who else?
Assembly.
Who else?
Wordplay Love.
Who else?
ENT.
Okay.
My man Jordan gonna be there. Flicker gonna be there. Jason, myself. The Grand Assembly, they teamed up with 96th Street a block, and they're doing a big music event down at Tipsy Music Pub. It's on Pendleton Street, right down by the Art District. It's a Tuesday night, man. Event starts at 6:30. It's gonna be crazy. Performances. It's gonna be a hell of a show. It's definitely gonna be a hell of a show.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be lit. Make sure make sure you get those tickets on Eventbrite. Ain't no freebies at the door, fam. You know what I'm saying? We got bills to pay. You know what it is. Shout out to everybody in the building. You know what I mean? Jetlag TV definitely in the building. Shout out to you know, Ajo. Shout out to Culture Shift. And shout out to SpeakLife Studios, man. We're doing what we can in the city. You know what I mean? Doing what we can and making sure the artists get the visibility that they need. Meet the Innovators. We out. This episode 2. Tell them where they can find your music, man.
You can find my new project. I'll start with the old project. You can find my old project, The Art of Rap, on Spinrilla. You can also find it on my website, www.imchemo.com. It's right there in the background. You can find my newest project, The Art of Rap 2, on all of your major platforms: Apple Music, Tidal, Google Play, Amazon, everything. You can find it. And if you can't, let me know, and I might email it to you. But probably not. But I do have hard copies too.
And lastly, man, a last shout out to everybody that was in the building for Hawk Fashion Weekend. It was definitely an experience downtown Greenville this past weekend. So many different designers, creatives, Wordplay, Luck ripped the place, Respect and Salute ripped the place, Chemo definitely ripped the place. I mean, it was a lovely spot. You know, Adam Black was definitely in the building. Got some shooties, JM Visuals. Make sure you go to HawkHubFashion.com to check out those new photos, and the video should be up there by then, by the time this release. Also, make sure you follow Ajo on Twitter. That's Inspired Digital. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at Display Marketing. Check out your boy's website, shemuel.xyz. That's where you get exclusive content and whatnot. We out here, man. Shout out Adam Black, man. You know what I mean? What it is. We out here.